What's good, Elite Live Streams? Brandon B here. How are you all doing today? What's up? We about to cook on all of these black conservatives. These straight up Uncle Tom's family. We cooking on them today. Today, we're going to talk about Nick Fuentes cooking black conservatives, specifically those who pander in this community. Okay, he's talking about Candace Owens, he's talking about Officer Tatum, he's talking about all of them. All right, Jason Ham Hawk. All right, all you uncles who be Tomming, all right, who be going around here pandering to white supremacy, making all these white supremacist talking points, talking down on black people, specifically black Americans. All that doesn't mean nothing to the racist. And I'm so glad that he's voicing this, because I wanted to use this live stream, this video, however you end up consuming this content, to prove my point that it does not matter if you pander or if you kowtow or if you act subservient to them. No matter what you do, you will never be accepted in that club, no matter what you do. And this is the prime example of how they think, what they think, and how they move. And I always love the fact that Nick Fuentes is a great catalyst for this, because this kid is being honest within himself. And I can respect that, even though he's still got to catch my fade on sight. Okay. But with that being said, he speaks to the truth, the true nature of what a lot of these white supremacists think, how they move, what they see, how they react to things. This is 100% a byproduct of that. And I wanted to bring this up so that we all can use this as a case study and also as an understanding of how these guys move, and the fact that a lot of these people who played into this stuff, who wanted to be a part of that club, who wanted to kowtow to them, are now looking extremely dumb and completely washed, because it's like, bro, you did all that and the homies does have no respect for you at all. Like zero respect for you. And you guys think that this is cool as Nick Fuentes humiliates these fools. All right. So let's watch Nick Fuentes talk. This one is, he's talking about Candace Owens right here. So let's watch him talk about Miss Candace Owens and how, how she's basically a DEI hire and he doesn't like her, and that she's just here to pander, right? So take a listen.
Diversity hire. You are a DEI hire. You pander, and she thinks she's some kind of boss. Yeah, you're, but like you didn't get that way because you're a super smart boss. You got that way because you're super black token. Like, it is what it is.
All right. Did you catch that? Oh, it's black token, dude. Let's go back just so you guys can hear that once more, just so you can get like the full experience of Mr. Nick Fuentes and how he just completely S-words
You're
all
super
over.
Black token. Like, it is what it is. So I don't know that anyone's ever told her that, but that's the obvious with, and I'm kind of done with all the Uncle Toms. In a way, I'm done with all the Uncle Toms.
All right. He's done with y'all. He's done. He's had enough of you, Uncle Toms. He said he's done with y'all. And look at this. He's making it clear. No matter what you guys do, Uncle Tom, pander, whatever, he will never respect you. Okay? He has no respect for you, regardless of what you do to try to kowtow to him, to try to make him feel comfortable. He does not respect you. And he's telling you to your face right here. So let's rewind that so you guys can hear exactly what he said.
Black token. Like, it is what it is. So I don't know that anyone's ever told her that, but that's the obvious with, and I'm kind of done with all the Uncle Toms. In a way, I'm done with all the Uncle Toms. I'm done with Jason Whitlock. I'm done with Candace Owens. I'm done with all the Uncle Tom token blacks. Like,
he's done. Okay, he's done. And you guys need to understand, this is why I brought this up, so this can be a case study for all you fools who go out here and pander to white supremacy and to whiteness, these are what they really think of you. This is what they really think right here. This guy right here is telling you the truth. If you don't like it, that's fine. But guess what? We're going to rewind it so you can hear him again talk crazy to you Uncle Toms who pander for no
black
reason.
token. Like, it is what it is. So I don't know that anyone's ever told her that. But that's the obvious with, and I'm kind of done with all the Uncle Toms.
Done.
In a way, I'm done with all the Uncle Toms. I'm done with Jason Whitlock. I'm done with Candace Owens. I'm done with all the Uncle Tom token blacks. Like, you're not that smart. You're not even that conservative. You built your career on a grift that is now dead. You were hired when diversity quotas were a thing. You were hired when white guilt is a thing. I don't feel white guilt. I never have. DEI is over. So now you're done. You need to be fired. Like, you're.
What else is there to be said? This is the thought process of the white supremacist, okay? An open neo-Nazi, all right? Nick Fuentes making it clear how he feels. And this is the thought process. This is how a lot of them think. This is what a lot of them think, okay? So when I see these dudes going around here pandering, right? Pandering, okay? Pandering to the white establishment to try to, like he said, get a job, get on a TV show, get paid, be able to be that black token conservative, right? But like he said, it's so fake. He doesn't believe it. Neither do we. We all know that you're grifting and we're tired of it on both sides, okay? On my side, the black American side, we tired of the Uncle Toms. And on that side, the white American side, they're tired of y'all too. All right? So what you got to say now?
You're done.
For me to sleep easier at night.
No, nobody wants to see this guy's face, right? So let's I'm glad he wasn't on the screen. Beautiful. But yeah, let's continue to listen to Nick Fuentes completely disrespect Candace Owens to her freaking face,
They're
which
good
is
races.
just
She finally got
hilarious
to
to
see-
me. And so we gotta watch this because this is just so funny how like quickly he just like puts her out there with this ugly dude.
What they truly think about
her. I am racist, I would say. I believe in the races. I believe there are white people and black people and Hispanics and Asians. And I think that it's a core part of our identity. It's who we are. And there's like this conservative reflex to say, we're colorblind. Race doesn't mean anything. And, you know, Pat Buchanan said this. He said, it's not everything, but it isn't nothing.
But are you, sorry, I just want to make sure, did you say I'm a racialist or I'm a racist?
You know, for a long time, I would say I'm racialist. Mm-hmm. Now I just say I'm racist.
Okay.
Look at that. Look how she tried to give him a pass, though, right? How she tried to lay it out for him. So, what did you mean a racialist or no? He made racist, and he made it clear he stood on that. So, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. You're just gonna lay out and let him say and do whatever you want because you have zero respect for yourself, Candace. Zero respect, and you allow this racist to come on here and talk to you however he wants to, and you're cool with it because you do not care. You have no love for yourself, and this is just sad.
Okay, so when you say you're racist, mm-hmm. because these definitions get changed around, mm-hmm. racist, you know, anti-Semitism gets expanded. What do you mean when you say I'm a racist? Because I think most people watching this would go, if you are a racist right. in the traditional sense of the term, why are you on this podcast, right? Wouldn't you just go, you know what, Candace is black and she's therefore I don't want to speak to her.
Right.
Certainly not going on to your show and saying, why won't Candace have me on? That doesn't.
Look at how she's just opens the table for him. She makes it so easy for him to be able to not look like a racist, right? She's trying to protect him, right? You don't mean you're a real racist, right? Why would you come on here? Like she's some pro-black type person. She's not. So he feels comfortable coming on there because he also knows that you are a tool of white supremacy. So why would he not feel comfortable to come on your show, Candace? Don't be dense. Don't be silly. Come on. What are we talking about here? Oh, yeah. Why would you come on here? Girl, please.
Really seem to line up with the traditional sense of the idea of racist. So
it's a different world, man.
Now look, we don't want to see this guy because he's just not needed. I just want the clips. But the funniest part, like I said, the funniest part is you watch all these people who are particularly right connected, right? They're particularly connected to the right, the conservative side of things, MAGA, all that, right? They are particularly connected to that, right? So what they feel as though they can do is, hey, you know what? We'll just go around and what we're going to do is pander towards this side of things. And then once we kind of can get our platform, we can go and we can look down on everyone and tell black people what they not doing and how they got to do better and yada, 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 right? With no real approach, no real understanding of what they're doing or who they're selling their soul to. And that's kind of what we see here now, is that people are just so willing to sell their souls, right, for whatever that may be, right? If you're a black person and you are allowing yourself to go out here and pander for no particular reason at all, let me say this to you real quick. Hey guys, we know what you're doing. All right. We know what you're doing. We're not stupid. Okay. Everyone pays attention. We know what's going on. We can see the play. And a lot of times, people let it go because they may not be particularly connected to politics as much. They may not care either way. Right. But in reality, what we do see now more so than ever is the fact that, hey, guys, there are people who are literally getting paid to be Uncle Toms. And we're not stupid enough to see that. We peep it from a mile away. So when people are trying to make it seem like, oh, yeah, like, we're just here, we're just telling the truth. Like, no, you're not, dude. You're a paid pawn. All right. Not even a major player, not even a major piece on the chessboard. You are a pawn being used by everyone else, including the corrupt government, right, to talk down on black people. Uncle Tommen out here, family. This is just it's despicable work that nowadays we got to kind of deal with these types of people who literally are getting paid to pander, like literally getting paid to pander towards any type of oh yeah, we don't like this, we have black fatigue, we have this, we have that. And it's like, bro, like, help me understand why you guys are selling out again. Why are you selling your soul again to someone who literally openly said that? Let's go back to that just so we could make this clear, right? Let's go all the way back, right? To just so we can go ahead and get back to exactly what this dude said, because it is important that I make this clear to all you Uncle Toms out there that this is genuinely how this dude feels. And this is what he's on, right? This is what Nick Fuentes is on, right? Open, admitted racist, right? Listen to this guy.
That way because you're a super smart boss. You got that way because you're super black token. Like, it is what it is. So I don't know that anyone's ever told her that.
I don't have to say anything. Just let this play. Listen to this
guy.
That's
that's the obvious with, and I'm kind of done with all the Uncle Toms. In a way, I'm done with all the Uncle Toms. I'm done with Jason Whitlock. I'm done with Candace Owens. I'm done with all the Uncle Tom token blacks. Like, you're not that smart.
You're not.
You're not even that conservative.
You're not.
You built your career on a grift that is now dead. You were hired when diversity quotas were a thing.
All right. This is it. All right. This is what they think. Diversity quotas, DEI. You were just hired because of this or that. You know what I'm saying? And so, of course, good old Nick, part of the good old boys, union, right? He's going to say how he feel because he don't care. He don't got no alliance to none of you guys. He does not care. He doesn't have any alliance to anyone other than himself and the betterment of his race. So, I just wanted to leave that with you guys. Let's listen a little bit more before I get up out of here, right?
You were hired when white guilt is a thing. I don't feel white guilt. I never have. DEI is over. So now you're done. You need to be fired. Like, you're done.
You're done. We'll leave it there, guys. You're done. You need to be fired. There's no point for having you guys anymore to be out here pandering, doing whatever you do. We have enough. We are good. We want to move on. You guys do not serve any more purpose to the establishment anymore, nor do you serve any purpose towards the movement. Everyone has no use for you. See you later, Candace. You're about to get sued by the French government. All right. Jason Whitlock, nobody cares about you, bro. It's a wrap for you, dog. Like, just go. All these conservative twins, the Officer Tatum guy, get them all out of here. Pack them up. It's time to go. Nobody has any space for you. We do not care. Get up out of here. All right. So salute to everyone who's comes through and shows love. I mean, at the end of the day, what can I say, man? Nick said it better than I could, right? We're tired of it. We've had enough of you tokens. All you guys do is pander and take money from people, and ain't nobody got time for that. So salute to y'all. Peace out to all of these Uncle Toms who deserve nothing, okay? They deserve nothing because you sell your soul every single time to sell out your people. And guess what? Once all that's over, like it's already coming to an end, you have no home now. You have nowhere to go. You are a nomad. You will never be heard from again. So salute to y'all. Peace. May you rest wherever you may lay, because it ain't going to be any safe havens for you because you're a sellout and you don't stand for nothing. All right. So with that being said, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Brandon. This is Elite Media. This is Elite Live Streams, man. And we standing on business every single time, no matter what. We always going to tell the truth on Elite Media, whether people like it or not. Okay. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. So keep pushing that subscribe button. Keep showing love. Keep liking it. Hopefully you guys can share at some point. You know, much love to everybody out there. My name's Brandon B. I'm out.